CC for me. This is another chapter in our Old Guy Guns series. This particular weapon is a 1903 A3 Remington, made in 1942. This one's going to be a little bit different. This one has been rebuilt, and this shows how great collecting antique weapons are. Next year, this weapon and its metal will be 70 years old. Now you look at it and you say, boy, that furniture is perfect, it looks new. That's because it is. These loads are 168 grain Sierra Match Kings with some RL-15 powder, 50.3 grains, I think. Let's talk just a little bit about the history of this weapon. It's the 1903 A3, as I mentioned before, that 1903 because that's when it was accepted by the U.S. Army. After that war, our U.S. military officials decided that they were going to, they needed to develop a new weapon. So they brought in, I guess, like all the weapons of the world, and they looked over for flaws and best parts of them, and they decided to copy the Mauser design. And as I understand it, they copied it so closely that the Mauser brothers took them to an international court and won. And so, as I understand it, the U.S. government had to pay a royalty on every one of these 1903s that they made. This was our principal weapon in World War I, when our guys went over to Europe. They were our principal service weapon even to just at the beginning, just prior to the beginning of World War II. A lot of our units were still equipped with these. They are five round bolt action, internal magazine on them. They had a stripper clip that you'd push down in there to load them with, and they were known to be extremely accurate. Even to the point where the A4 version, which was the sniper version of this, was still used as the principal sniper rifle at the end of the war, and even by some guys, snipers in the Vietnam War and the Korean War.
Same hole.
No, it's not.
I swear to you.
He can't look till we're done. It is.
Same hole.
You made it
A little bigger.
a third again as big.
You can't do it again.
Did he?
What you're seeing here is a 6-shot group. Now I'm going to cover up the second group when all the harassment was taking place. That's my first group of 3 shots. That's about 3.5 inches high at 100 yards. I think as this was sighted in at for a much longer distance, so that's why it's high at 100. But you could easily put a quarter over that group. By far the best group I've ever shot, even with a scope. Now you put these into it. This is what harassment and fatigue does to you. Guys laughing in the background, that sort of thing. That's still a not a bad group for open sights, and probably 2.25 inches, 2.5 inches, something like that. So I'll take that anytime. If I was shooting this at a white-tailed deer, we'd be having venison. What we're going to shoot at now, we've got a couple of exploding targets made by Star Target, and they're already mixed up, ready to go. There's a 1-pounder there, and I think a 2.5-pounder there too. So we're going to make some noise.
That was a 1/2-pounder. There's a full pounder at 200. Hold on, don't load that yet. Don't load that. Okay, I've been behind the camera the whole time. I can't remain silent. He's doing awesome with this thing. He just seems a little too serious, so we had to put the exploders out there. That first one was at 100 yards. And by the way, bolt on this open. I'm next to the muzzle, not in front of it, but it's open, so staying safe here. The second one's at 200 yard. It's a full pound. The first one was a nice boom, good boom. A little delay, but good boom. Really want to see what the second one will do. So 200 yards, took you 2 shots for the first one. How many for the second? You're doing a one. Got to be one. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, just over it, I think. Oh.
Got to be right there. That's what it was. I was compensating, thinking about it too much, compensating too much. Enjoy.